So so like after Fluffy died, I can't remember if I bought another bird or not for Tweety to have some company. I did buy another bird. All right, so I bought another bird. It was another female. Uh, Tweety really ain't take too much to this one, but they kicked it. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't do the lovey dovey stuff that him and Fluffy did. You know what I'm saying? But they up there. They was up there. They did their thing. I forgot what I named this one. And this particular situation with this bird, I ain't even have it long. I don't know if I'm trying to remember what happened. All I know, that bird got out and it flew away. That's what I do know what happened. The bird flew away. I think once again I came home. I came home and that cat then got to my cage again. And that bird, it was gone. It was nowhere to be found. But I remember the neighbor telling me that, and I'm saying he see the bird fly out that damn window, or fly out my room or something, out the back door or something. He said he seen it fly out. So, and the funny part about that, like right after that, like came like the next season, like came like next spring or whatever. I started seeing birds that looked like parakeets. Like these birds, they looked like some big ass parakeet birds. And so I'm like, I wonder did my bird go out here and make more birds that's like parakeet hybrids or something. Like they legit got like birds down there now. And like they look like parakeets, but they're like a slightly bigger. But they look like parrots or something that's out there. I'm like, man, I wonder if I'm saying my bird made it with something or whatever. But I'm like, a little something. I'm like, all right, so whatever. You know what I'm saying? But so after that bird flew away, I didn't buy no more birds. So that's when I went back into looking at getting iguanas again, and would put me back into that. Like I said, by this time I'm starting to make friends from school, and after school we kicking it, we going to the park catching turtles, we doing, you know what I'm saying, outside stuff. And so I had this friend. Let me see. I had a friend named Eddie, and Eddie used to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like a little short. I ain't gonna say Jamie Foxx look him up, but he, you know what I'm saying, a little short, a little thick eyebrows. And so kind of stocky. And he had iguanas. He had invited me to his house. And I went inside and he had a tank. And he had an iguana up in there. Soon as I seen it, that sparked that back. I'm like, man, I gotta give me an iguana. Soon as I seen it, I said, yeah, I gotta give me another iguana now. So I eventually made my way back to the pet store and I got me another iguana. And like I said, we used to be back and forth by each other's house, so he happened to come by my house and kick it, and he seen it. Like, you got you another? Yeah, like, yeah, I got me another one. You got you one? Yeah, I got me another one, man. And so what we used to do, we used to like, you know what I'm saying, to bring him outside and stuff. So he used to have his on his shoulder, and I used to put mine on top of my head. You know what I'm saying? That way I know it's up there. And the tail used to be just dragged on my back. So I wasn't like really, you know what I'm saying? I know I felt it. I felt the weight of it. It'd just be up there just chilling. And so we used to be outside with him just chilling, kicking it with him. And me personally, I feel like I bonded or created a connection with all my animals. That the way that I treated them, the way I moved with them, even though I kept them as pets, I tried not to put restriction on them. You know what I'm saying? I let them roam free. I didn't try to, you know what I'm saying, commit them to no cage and nothing like that. All my animals roam free, other than the ones that had to be in fish tanks. But, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I just put it on top of my head. And so, this is one day we went by his house to chill. Because he came and got me with his. And so I got mine, and we went to his house. And, like I said, they were just chilling. And we would just sit on the porch just chilling and talking. And he was like, man, I think I'm going to get a leash for mine. And I just like let it walk on the ground, but you know what I'm saying, if I could still hold on to it without it running off. Cause them little suckers fast. Boy, if you ever seen an iguana run or swim, especially run, where they run on their tippy toes, whole body be elevated off the ground on their tippy toes, getting it, boy. So he like, cause I'm saying I want to let mine walk, but I want to get a leash for it. And I like, yeah, I have to think about that too. But then I was like, I want to try something. I said, somebody put mine on the ground and see if he run. So I legit pulled mine off my head. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get his claws and nails out my hair. So I pulled him off my head. And I said, I want to see if he's going to run. And so I set him down on the ground and I like backed up a little bit. I slowly backed away from him. And so he just sat there. He sat there looking at the trees. Not every done it, he be looking. He was looking, you know what I'm saying? He was looking, doing his iguana thing. And he sat there. And like he started like walking slow. And like I walked up on him to go pick him up and like kind of ran. But then he stopped. And so like I eased up on him. And I'm saying, then I like scooped him up from under his stomach and picked him back up. You know what I'm saying? Put him back on my head. But just to see if he was gonna run or whatever. Looked like for a moment he thought about it, but he was like, nah. So yeah. Picked him back up, put him on my head.